Smash Brothers. Oh my god. I can't see. Super Smash Brothers. Oh, it said water in it. It was on the edge of the thing. Oh no. Where's my phone? I just had my phone. Bro, where's my phone? Forgive me, you guys. Where's... I can't... Oh, there are my glasses. Okay. Oh, they're a little dirty. Wish I had something better to clean these glasses with. Wow, the upgrade to HD with my glasses. These are 4K glasses, guys. Everything is all blurry. Whenever I have my glasses off, it's like the world is rendered in a 360p resolution. But then I put my glasses on, bam, 4K quality. Oh shoot, is my mic... Okay. I don't have my headset on right now, so they're plugged in. This reindeer is so cute. It's a Christmas reindeer. Now that's what I call sexy. Oh my god, you guys are so cold. It's not so cold. It's just an exaggeration. I don't heat the house, so whatever temperature it is outside, that's how it is inside, which I like. But God, it's so annoying. I have this. I have like 3/4 of my window covered with blackout curtains. So, during the day or night, but especially at night, it's noticeable. I can, you know, the vast majority of my windows blocked out. So it's as if I have another wall there. Just fantastic. But then just this little section of my window, it just has like all this light coming through. It's so annoying. And it's like, yeah, I kind of have it covered, but like, I have it covered with like tin foil, and then part of it's actually exposed completely. It's not like tin foil; it's like a reflectant material. So I mean, might as well be tin foil. But yeah, the light shines through that and everything. It's but yeah. Oh, guys, also, I realized that last, or what was that? Yeah, I did say that I was getting my camera on Friday, and it is Sunday now, and I still don't have it. So, for you guys who are wondering what's up, I think I already explained this a little earlier. My stupid camera is stuck in Minnesota, where they've had tornadoes destroy entire towns over there. So it's stuck in some freaking it's stuck in some freaking shipping facility in like a torn up town. Like it's literally like, the freaking apocalypse happened over there. It's really bad. And people have had to evacuate, people have died from the tornadoes, like entire neighborhoods have been destroyed from these. And the specific city that my package is in has been hit really bad. So I don't think I'm ever. I mean, whatever. People are dying. It's a sad day, but I mean, I don't think I'm ever getting my package. So it's ridiculous. So, I was thinking about. Well, my vision just blurred for a second. So I really think I ordered the wrong camera from the wrong person. So what I could do is, because I don't think I'm ever getting it. So what I could do is I could just order another one off of eBay, and it'll probably get here like after Christmas at this point. But I would make sure I order it from somewhere that doesn't have a bunch of tornadoes, and then I'm just gonna have to request a refund for the one that I ordered, because it's like, okay, what am I supposed to do? Because I already paid the $30 and I'm not getting my item, and it's like, so I mean, I don't know. Anyway, I had a dream last night that I had a dream last night that I was trying to return something at Best Buy, and they Best Buy said, "Oh no, we're no longer accepting returns during our holiday return period," because they have the holiday return period where if you buy something like in October, then they'll take it back in, before January or whatever. So I had, they were saying, "Oh, our policy changed. We're not doing the holiday return policy anymore. You can't return your items." And I was returning something simple, but I started to panic because I have my $1,000 computer that I need to return. and they were basically saying that, oh, they weren't accepting any returns. And so I was thinking, like, God, I'm out. I'm gonna be out $1,000 because I need to return this computer eventually. And they're saying, oh, they're not doing the return during the holidays anymore. I'm like, no. So I started to panic. I'm like, shoot, that's $1,000 gone, and all this. So. Anyway, I'm gonna use the restroom. Yeah, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back, guys. Well, actually, let me wait first. I am gonna go to Starbucks pretty soon too, because it's right next to my house, so it's gonna be like maybe 15 minutes for the entire, like, from when I get up to when I actually get home with the drink. So it should only be like 15 minutes, but I'm not gonna do it right this minute. I need to actually order something. So, wow, I really like this this apple crisp frappuccino with coconut milk. Okay, this is $6.70. Get 50% off any handcrafted beverage. So I'm going to be paying $3.30 for it. That's a pretty good deal for a giant frappuccino. God, it would normally cost me $7 for this. Holy crap. I mean, it's a big drink, but like, come on, guys. Anyway, where's our menu? Oh, they have caramel brulee latte. That sounds good. What is this? Our signature espresso, steamed milk and rich caramel brulee sauce, finished with whipped cream and a supreme topping of even more caramel brulee bits. Oh, so it's just the brulee sauce that makes this special. I had this where, like, I had like a week where I was drinking like Starbucks coffee. I think I had like a bunch of coupons and stuff, so I was using them. Like, it was like 3 days in a row. I would have like a Starbucks coffee something. It's one of those giant things with all that caffeine and all that sugar and stuff. And so I would do that. And then, and so of course, my week goes about as normal. And then later on in the week, I stopped. Of course, I ran out of coupons, and I'm not throwing away $6 every day at Starbucks. So, but then, like in future days, like later on that week, I felt really tired. I felt like extremely tired, just like I couldn't stay awake. Not like fatigued, but just like I couldn't stay awake throughout the day. It was really weird. And so eventually it got, like a couple weeks later, it kind of got back to normal, and I had my same old energy. But I think what happened was my body developed a caffeine dependency in those days, because I just jacked up my body with a whole bunch of coffee and sugar. And but again, I was at home playing on the computer, so it's not like I'm burning any of that energy. So, yeah, so my body got used to being able to run based off of the caffeine and stuff. And so when I took that away, because obviously I stopped drinking the coffee, my body wasn't able to adjust, and it was like, oh, where's our free energy? And I was like, sorry, body, you don't get free energy. And they're like, okay, well, we can't operate like this, you know. I'm not putting as much energy into my body as it was using, I guess. So that's what it is. It's the same thing that like alcoholics get. Because if you're addicted to alcohol, or if you're addicted to a drug or something like that, then like a recreational drug, like weed or anything else, then what happens is that your body gets used to being in that chemical state. Your body gets used to being in that chemical state. Of like, the alcohol like reduces stress. Yeah, the alcohol reduces stress, and the weed does something similar, I think, and all that stuff. So your body gets used to that. So, like, let's say alcohol, because I know more about alcohol. So, alcohol reduces your stress, and it makes you a little more calm. When you drink a lot, of course. So, when you drink alcohol over a long period of time, then your body gets used to this alcohol being in your system, giving you your body gets used to being being given this chemical that makes it calm down. And then one day you quit alcohol. Well, now your body isn't getting this calming chemical anymore. And so then what happens is you become all jittery. You become jittery and you can't relax, and you're really, really anxious and all that sort of stuff. And maybe you start hallucinating a little bit, because your body, obviously it needs that alcohol. Now it's relied on getting that alcohol in order to relax itself, and you're not giving it to it, and you're not giving the alcohol to your body anymore. So so then what do you call it? What am I saying? Yeah, your body doesn't get the chemical anymore, and so it becomes jittery as a result, because your brain's function has altered, because your brain has been compensating for the fact that you're going to get that drug, that chemical that calms it, and then you're not getting it anymore. Your brain hasn't adjusted yet, right? It's the same like logic as if, like, let's say, obviously, like, you're driving in a car, or not in a car, but like you're riding a skateboard, okay? You're riding like a bike, for example. Let's say you're riding a bike and you're going like 15 miles an hour on the bike. Your body that's seated on the bike is going the same speed, obviously, because the bike's carrying you. If you're going 15 miles an hour on a bike, you're going really fast, and then all of a sudden you slam on the brakes on the bike stops, but your body doesn't. Your body will still have that momentum going forward. And I guess if you guys have ever ridden a bicycle, you'll know that feeling of, if you're riding a bike and then all of a sudden you do a sudden brake, then your body jerks forward. That's your body. The bike has stopped, but your body keeps going forward. It's the same concept with being addicted to something. So alcohol, drugs, even caffeine will have that sort of effect, where your body is riding on getting that chemical, but then you stop giving it that chemical, but your body still needs the chemical. So you stop giving the chemical, which means you're breaking the bike, but then your body's still, being pushed forward because it still needs that chemical or whatever. And so because of that, obviously, instead of flying off your bike, In this example, you're just gonna feel these side effects essentially. So the being thrown off your bike from hitting the brakes suddenly is replaced with, oh, I'm jittery because I'm not getting my calming drug anymore because, my body's still used to having that calming drug. Or with the caffeine, my body's used to having that energy. So it, my body's still used to having that energy from the caffeine. And so my body's not making its own natural energy. My body's not able to keep itself awake, sort of thing. So, which with the caffeine thing, it's not the end of the world, because it's not the end of the world to be tired. But with like alcohol and drugs, it kind of is. And a lot of people, I did a little research on it with alcohol specifically. If you're an alcoholic, and then you quit cold turkey, then your body isn't able to keep up and you become jittery and you start getting the shakes, like the chills, and your body becomes like really like you can't like stop your body from twitching and jittering, and you start it even gets to the point where you start hallucinating, and I mean, there are instances of people having seizures because they stop getting alcohol because their body no longer knows how to create like a calming chemical by itself. And so your body is always in anxiety mode. And that's, of course, that causes seizures. Intense bouts of stress cause seizures. So my mom had seizures, and she's on all sorts of medication in order to prevent herself from getting stressed out to that point. So, I mean, with a lack of alcohol, it does the same thing, right? It's, typically normal human beings are able to manage their stress, and they're able to, naturally. But alcoholics, of course, use alcohol in order to do it. And so when they stop the alcohol, then they're not able to manage the stress. They're not able to manage the anxiety anymore, and so then they relapse. And the relapse could be hallucinations, jittering in your body, constant anxiety, and then of course seizures and all that sort of stuff. So they do say that like it could have permanent health effects, like permanent negative health effects on you if you quit alcohol cold turkey once if you're an alcoholic. So that's that's something. But of course with caffeine, I mean, caffeine is a drug in itself, but obviously it's a lot cheaper. I can make a cup of coffee for like 20 cents in my kitchen, and of course it's a lot the consequences aren't as dire. Obviously if you drink coffee every day and then all of a sudden you stop, well, you're probably going to be tired for the next month or so. But that's not the end of the world. Like, it doesn't really matter. The thing is, most normal people can't take a month off in order to, adjust to a life without coffee. Because they gotta go to work tomorrow and they need to be energized like right now. So a lot of working class people are addicted to their coffee, and it is an addiction. It's in the same vein that like people smoke at work or things like that. So it's they do these things in order to get through. They take drugs in order to get through the working day or whatever. And it's like, so I've always looked at that, and I mean I could go on a whole thing about that, but I've always looked at that and thought like, if you gotta be on drugs in order to get through your normal life, then you're not living a good normal life. And I've stayed by that opinion. The thing is, if you have like an actual condition where like something medical or whatever, where you need it, or where it's like it's gonna significantly improve your quality of life, then yeah. Like if you're fatigued like literally all the time, like you have something in your brain that can't give you energy at all, and you still want to enjoy your life, then yeah, drink coffee every day. Like that's totally acceptable. or or oh, if you have like some medical condition where you're always jittery or something like that, and you need something to calm the nerves, then okay, yeah, fine. Just do a little something. It's like, or like if you're in pain and you're using it as like a pain medication, then go for it. Like it's I don't want to I don't obviously, like, I'm talking about normal people who are normally healthy who then start smoking cigarettes or drinking alcohol or being addicted to coffee or whatever it is. Normal people who do that, it's like, for someone like me, like, I'm normal, so like, someone like me, like, I'm normal, so like, I don't need coffee or a drug or anything like that. So, I mean, the vast majority of people who rely on such things, especially coffee is such a common one. The majority of people who rely on such things are able to go through life without it. Albeit it's going to be a little harder for them to go through life without it, but it's a hell of a lot better than getting an addiction. So, I mean, whatever. I mean, you can say, oh, it is what it is, but it's like, I mean, just, I don't know. I see, like, some, like, addicts, like destroy themselves over something like this. I mean, even the simple stereotype of, like, the parent at home and their kid, like, wakes them up in the morning and the parent is all groggy and grumpy and they're like, oh, don't talk to me until I've had my cup of coffee. Like, you guys have heard that stereotype before. And it's like, come on. Like, you can't even fake it. You can't even, like, get yourself in the mood to like put a smile on your face, even if it's fake, even if you feel like destroying your whole house. You put a smile on your face because your kid, or it's, somebody's talking to you or addressing you or whatever. I've been, like someone like me, like I've been like physically sick. Like, you guys know I have my stomach condition, my gastritis. I've been like on the verge of puking because of my stomach sickness and whatnot. My whole body's like collapsing and whatnot. And somebody comes up to me and talks to me, and I put on a smile. I calm all my nerves, as best I can, and then I hold a normal conversation with them and whatnot, right? And it's like, and what, I can do that, and yet you're over here not, you're not, this person, this parent, or this working adult is over here, and they're like, oh, don't talk to me till I've had my cup of coffee. Like how inconsiderate. But it, I mean, it could be either way, but it really speaks to the addiction. It really speaks to, I need the caffeine in order to function normally. That's what it is. And the thing is, you're not drinking coffee all throughout the day. I mean, people with like medical conditions, they will be. If you actually, like, if there's something wrong with your body and you need the caffeine in order to be better, or function a little better, then obviously go for it, and you will be drinking coffee throughout the day. But for a normal person who doesn't initially need the coffee, somebody who didn't need the coffee, but they still rely on it, it's they're not going to be drinking coffee all day. So they drink a cup of coffee in the morning, and then by the time it hits nighttime, they're like, they don't have any more caffeine in their system, And it's like, what are they supposed to do? Well, let's say you got to go to a party tonight or something, or you gotta work a late shift, or oh, maybe your wife wants to go out to dinner for your anniversary or something like that. Are you gonna get another cup of coffee just to make it through that? Like, do you really need like, that's a huge dependency on like caffeine. So it's ridiculous. And so normal people who are addicted to caffeine or anything else to get through the day, it is truly sad, because it's like they're not able to function without that sort of thing. So, and once again, guys, it's not once again, for people with, you know, for people with, any kind of medical condition, or any kind of like condition where their body just naturally isn't producing this sort of stuff, or maybe the stimulant. Like, I know there's a few diseases that actually, or there's a few medical conditions where somebody actually benefits off of the extra caffeine from coffee, stimulating their brain or whatever. That's totally fine. It doesn't matter if you have to drink a cup of coffee like once an hour. If that's what is giving you a better quality of life, as per your medical condition, then the 100%, like, I support that. I encourage it, because it's like, it doesn't matter if you get addicted. Like, realistically, none of this actually matters if you get addicted to something, or if you become reliant on something, especially coffee. Coffee is like the easiest thing. Like, it's, obviously it is a boost of caffeine, but the thing is, we're always going to have coffee. There's always going to be, coffee grounds are so cheap, and it's so easy to make it for yourself at home. Even if you don't make it for yourself at home, eventually, maybe you'll get in a position where you can make it for yourself at home. And it's like, like, it doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter if your partner's not doing the same thing, or it doesn't matter if, oh, you get addicted to it or whatever. Because if, like, you have an actual condition where you can't get through life, or where it's harder to get through life without it, then yeah, go for it. The thing is, the only people that I'm talking about who I say it's a shame that they're addicted are the people who are relatively normal. People who have a natural amount of energy in them, and who don't have anything wrong with them medically. And then they get addicted to coffee. It's like, okay, well, that's a bummer, So, I don't know. I know that, like, caffeine and coffee helps with certain things. I don't remember what it is. It stimulates the brain, so any kind of neurological conditions are typically assisted, or are typically helped with caffeine. I think with headaches too, it helps, maybe. I don't know about the headache part. Don't quote me on that, but I know there are a lot of people who will get headaches when they don't have their caffeine, when they don't have their cup of coffee in them. So, I mean, I'm assuming that the two correlate, but I don't know. So honestly, like, I haven't done enough research on caffeine, just because I myself haven't, relied on caffeine. So I don't do research on it. Whereas, like, alcohol, for instance, I have done more research on it, because it is present in my life. As per, I have family members who indulge in alcohol, so I've done a little bit more research on that specifically. So that's why I'm a little more knowledgeable on that. So, but yeah, as far as caffeine goes, I mean, I don't really know, like, all the benefits of it. I don't know, everything that I'm saying about it could be completely wrong for all I know. But I mean, an addiction's an addiction. But if, like, you medically need it, or if life is truly, like, painful without it, then, by all means. And, coffee's, I mean, if you had to choose an addiction, the caffeine's probably the best one to go with, right? It's, you're not getting alcohol, you're not getting into drugs, you're not being addicted to that. It's not like mind-altering substances or anything like that. I mean, caffeine does alter your mind, but it's just, it gives you a little bit of energy. It's a stimulant, essentially, so. Whereas, like, alcohol is a depressant, so that actually alters your mind. So I would say, like, coffee is a hell of a lot better than something like anxiety medication or depression medication. Coffee. I would choose, like, if I had to choose something for like myself to get addicted to, I would pick coffee over, over anxiety pills, or I would choose coffee over, depression pills or something like that, antidepressants, whatever. But I mean, obviously the two don't serve the same effect. But, obviously if I had to pick and choose something, like if both were going to be effective, But again, like, I mean, anxiety pills aren't the worst thing to get addicted to either. I mean, I don't even know if you get addicted to those. But, anxiety pills aren't the worst thing either. Because, again, those are really cheap too, It's, like $15 for a month's worth at the pharmacy, and you just gotta make sure you got insurance for it and whatnot. So they're giving like all kinds of pills to every American. I could go on forever about the fucking like pharmaceutical industry, about how every time you have a problem with life, it will just give them a pill for it. That's what it is. It's, there are people who are working who like can't handle the stresses of work, because obviously Americans are getting overworked. I complained about this on previous streams about how our work culture is just totally out of whack. And so instead of changing the work culture to fit people's needs and their mental health, what we're doing instead is, we're just giving them anxiety pills and depression pills and antidepressants. I mean, anti-anxiety, antidepressants, and, oh, you gotta go to work, you gotta go out there and whatnot, so here's some pills for you to cope with it mentally. That's what it is. And it's like we haven't, we refuse to it's so stupid because we refuse to tackle the actual problem of, hey, maybe if everybody needs pills to cope with their shitty like life conditions, then maybe we should change the life conditions first. Maybe if everyone's having a shitty life, instead of giving everybody pills, why don't we just give everybody a good life instead? Like, I don't understand. Like, and the thing is, it's not like that's totally impossible either, because you go to a different country and their population isn't addicted on anti-anxiety pills. Their population is, a different country, they're not over there, having a bad quality of life or whatever. I could go to like freaking Sweden and my happiness will just increase like tenfold because of how great it is over there. And it's like, well, okay, you have a bunch of Americans in this shitty situation, and you're giving them pills instead of addressing the shitty situation that they're in. You're giving them pills to cope with the shitty situation. And what that does, the only thing that does is it enables, it doesn't fix the problem at all, and it just puts a band-aid on the wound. That's what it is. It's, you're saying, well, we know there's a problem here and we refuse to fix it. We refuse to fix the problem, and we refuse to give you a better life. So you got to deal with it or you got to die. And that's what it is. And so you're thrown to the dirt, and they just say, well, okay, let's sell you some pills. I mean, it's a self-perpetuating cycle. You make life shitty, and then the people in that shitty life have to buy pills in order to cope with the shitty life. And then in order to buy the pills, they have to keep working in order to get health insurance, and in order to get get the money to afford those pills. So it's a self-perpetuating cycle. And the thing is, the only people who are making money are the place that you work at and the people selling you the pills. Those guys are making money off of your suffering. That's what it is. That's why I hate, like, concepts like anti-anxiety pills and stuff, is because it's, well, one, it feeds into this whole, like, it feeds into the whole, they're not fixing the problem. They're just trying to make you cope with their shittiness. That's what it is. I mean, it's the same as if, you take some, like, trauma victim, like somebody who's in like a bad household or something, and you give them antidepressants instead of actually addressing the issue of, hey, maybe we should get them out of that house. Maybe we should give them a better life. It's no, fuck you for suggesting we give people a better life. Like, how dare you suggest that? Let's keep them in that shitty life and just give them pills to cope with it. That's what it is. That's what the entire pharmaceutical industry is based on right now is. And people develop real medical conditions because of this. They develop real medical conditions because of overworking and because of stress and because of depression and whatnot. Like, these things take a toll on your body. I mean, you take my mother, for example. She's had to work 2 jobs every single day for the past 20 years. And, part way through it, she just, and, even after that, she couldn't afford her bills. She could barely afford anything. And so she developed, or she got so stressed out about that, and she was constantly in this state of stress over money issues, that the stress got to her, and she got seizures. She developed a seizure disorder because of the stress. She started having seizures. She was not somebody who had seizures 20 years ago. But now, because she's gone through all this crap in her life, she has seizures. And she gets to keep those seizures, and she has to take an anti-seizure pill, which she has to pay for, by the way, every day for the rest of her life. What would have fixed that? Instead of waiting for it to happen and then giving her a pill to cope with it, maybe we could have made it so she didn't have to stress out in the first place. Maybe we could have made our economy so that, somebody working one full-time job could actually afford to live. I don't know. Gee, crazy idea. But no, we're not. People have to work their butts off and stress out about it, and they're still not able to afford everything, and then they're developing these conditions because she's not the only one doing this. And guess what? Somebody made money off of her suffering because she has to pay a lot of money for that anti-seizure medication. The retail price of her seizure meds are like $500. So basically, by putting her in a situation where she stressed out so much that she started having seizures, some seizure med company is making an extra $500 a month off of her because she developed a disorder. And so you guys can kind of see where I'm getting at with this, right? It's, she's, this country is creating problems and then selling expensive pills to the people who now have these new problems, and those people have to pay for them. That's what it is. You develop any kind of disorder, you're so stressed out that you eventually get seizures. Well, now you gotta buy the seizure medication. $500 a month, please. You get so depressed and you hate life because of the way our society is structured. We're gonna give you some antidepressant pills for that. Sorry, buddy. That's gonna be another $200 a month. for those pills. Oh, plus the cost of your therapy. I forgot to mention. And plus the cost of your psychiatrist, who you have to see every month in order to get prescribed those antidepressants. What's the alternative? You're so depressed that you kill yourself. That's your alternative. So it's a choice between either paying a lot of money to be addicted to a pill that helps you cope with life, with the shitty life, or being so depressed that you kill yourself. I mean, it's like you get two choices there. Option 3 would be, hey, maybe we should restructure society so that, people don't get depressed. Nope. Screw that. Because guess what? That doesn't make people money. Because who's going to sell you antidepressants when you're happy? Who's going to make money off of your suffering when you're not suffering anymore? They aren't. We have found a way with medication to monetize people's suffering. Medication companies make more money the more people who need their medication. That's what it is. That's how it's always been. And the fact is that we're perpetuating that, and society is structured society is now structured to be like this, where we intentionally cause stress and suffering onto people in order to sell them pills to cope with that. That's how it is. You guys think about it a little more simply. Okay, like, let's say you're at school, okay? Let's say you're at school and you're in the classroom and you're not allowed to bring any supplies in, all right? You're not allowed to bring any like pencils, paper, notebooks, your backpack, anything like that. You're not allowed to bring anything into the class. And so you leave, it's all at home or whatever. And you go to class and you're in English. And your teacher says, okay, class, today we're going to write an essay. And he hands out the essay. And you're like, oh, well, where's the essay? Or, I can't write this essay on this paper because I don't have a pencil. And the teacher's, because, you wouldn't let us bring a pencil. And the teacher's like, yeah, it's going to be $5 for a pencil. He charges each kid $5 for a pencil. And if you say, oh, I don't have $5 for a pencil, or that's too expensive for one pencil, then the teacher's going to be like, well, that sucks. If you don't do this essay right now, you're going to fail the class. You're going to fail the class if you don't do this essay. And the only way to do this essay is if you buy a pencil off of me for $5. And so, of course, the rich kids pay the $5 easily. The poorer kids scrape through their lunch money to barely get together $5. They're not eating lunch today because they used all their lunch money to buy this pencil, so they don't fail the class. And the people who refuse to buy a pencil because this is an injustice, this is wrong, they fail the class. It's easy as that. What happened there? The teacher created a situation where you would have a dire negative consequence if you didn't pay money, if you didn't pay him a stupid amount of money for something that could have easily been prevented. We could have easily prevented this by bringing our own pencils from home, but teacher says we're not allowed to have our own stuff in class. The teacher created a bad situation where people had to pay money or suffer the consequences, and then he made a bunch of money because most of the kids paid up. And in a 30 class classroom, that teacher made over $100. So, I mean, and so then you look at real life. The powers that be, whoever it is, I don't care if it's one person or a million of them, the powers that be created a shitty situation where you have to work all the time, or you're super stressed out all the time, or you can't afford that much, or you have to go in public, and you have to have this overload of anxiety or whatever it is. And they've created that situation. And then you can't handle it. And they said, well, either you pay for medication to help you cope with our shitty situation, or you're going to lose your job, and you're going to lose your home, and you're going to be abandoned to the streets like a homeless person. Those are your two options. They created the situation, and you have to choose between two evils. That's what it is. And that's why the pharmaceutical industry, that's why the people who are selling you pills, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry. Because everyone is addicted to pills. Because everyone's forced to be. Because everyone's forced to be addicted to pills. Because there's no other way you could cope with this. How about instead of making me so depressed that I have to take pills for it, why don't you just put me in a less depressing situation? How about instead of making me so anxious that I have to take anxiety pills to cope, why don't you just let me work from home? Or go to school from home? Hey, maybe instead of causing me to have seizures and making me take seizure medication, why don't you just not do that in the first place? I don't know. We have the powers that be that beat us down and then give us pills to cope with the pain. Society's value on money. Your bosses at work. The pressure to get good grades. Strict parents. We have all of these throughout life. We have all of these different aspects, and people have to face all of these different things that puts an insane amount of stress and anxiety and depression onto us. And it's terrible. It's evil. It's what it is. It's evil. It's evil. When we have to start taking pills in order to cope with life, then whoever is setting up this life for us is evil, because they are intentionally inflicting harm onto us. Again, if I have anxiety, let me work from home. Like, what the hell? Like, why are you forcing me to go out in public where my anxiety is going to be the worst? But no, instead of being able to work from home, I gotta go out to work, or I gotta go out to school, and I have to take a pill to cope with it. Like, what the fuck? Like, do you guys not understand what's wrong with that? It's terrible. Like, what the hell? We have the alternative, especially nowadays. I can understand, like, 200 years ago, where there's no internet, and there's no way to do it, and you literally have to leave your house in order to survive. Then yeah, you're gonna have to cope with your anxiety. Not today. Not today. People are millionaires from working from their own home and not talking to anybody. I can become a millionaire within a few years by selling third-hand products off of Amazon. I don't have to interact with anybody doing that. I can become a millionaire trading stocks on the stock market. You don't have to do anything. You just got to look at numbers on a computer all day. And not even all day. You just got to look at numbers on a computer for a while. That's all you do. And you make millions. People make millions off of this. And yet there are people with actual anxiety disorder who are forced to pop pills and go out and, you know, oh, they gotta do customer service, or they gotta go to school when online was an option, or they gotta, you know, this and that or whatever. They gotta do they're forced to do all of this because that's the direction that the world is pushing them towards. You have anxiety, well, you gotta go outside. You know, you have depression, well, you gotta put a smile on your face and talk to people. Like, no fucking wonder people kill themselves. You're not allowed to be depressed. You're not allowed to be anxious, according to these people. Because if you are, well, we're just gonna give you a pill to solve it. When you have to take a pill, and it brings me back to my original point about addictions, when you have to take a pill, or you have to take a pill or a drug just to cope with life, then that's not a life worth living. You're already far off the deep end with that. And it's insane to me how we have an entire society structured around that very concept. You have anxiety, you have depression, just take a pill for it. Like, holy fuck. Just take a pill, just smoke a cigarette, just drink alcohol after work to unwind. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I don't understand. It baffles me. Why would you choose to live your life like that? I don't get it. Why would you choose your life? Why would you choose to live your life addicted to something? You're letting other people decide your life for you, and then you, in your powerlessness, in your helplessness, you have to take a drug in order to cope with doing whatever they tell you to. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. I can't imagine. I hate it. I hate this. I hate this place. That's what it is. I hate this place. America is truly a place where they cause you suffering just so they can make money off of you. They cause you suffering to make money off of. That's what it is. You gotta work a job so your boss can become a millionaire. You gotta buy pills from the pharmacy so that the medication companies can become millionaires. That's all it is. And the thing is, this, you know, America glorifies this culture. And America says, like, oh, you know, if you want to become a millionaire, you just got to take advantage of it too. You just got to trample all over other people. For every millionaire, there's a homeless person. For every millionaire, there's somebody who's starving on the streets. You go outside and you look at all the homeless people that are on the streets. All the homeless people who are dirty, they're covered in rags, and they would love nothing more than 3 meals a day and a shower. And a roof over their head. They would be praising the Lord if they got a roof over their head. And then you look at your local millionaire. He's probably a landlord. Because for every homeless person, there's somebody out there who owns 3 homes. For, you know, there's plenty of people out there who own a whole bunch of homes, and they're charging rent. And, you know, and then we have people on the streets. We just allow that. And oh, you're stuck in the middle of it. Oh, you don't like this situation? Well, here's a pill to cope with that. It's amazing. It's amazing how we justify human suffering. It's amazing how we justify causing suffering onto others. And the thing is, everyone gets hit as collateral damage. Every single person in this country. And it's insane to me. So, and chances are that most people, like whoever is listening to this, chances are you're on a pill. That's what it is. Chances are you're on a coping pill, not like a medication pill. Like if you have an actual medical condition, then that's totally valid, and you should be taking your pills for that. That's kind of unavoidable. Some people are born with disabilities, or some people are born with diseases or disorders or whatever. Those pills are justified. Those pills are justified, and that's not what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about anxiety and depression medication. Because very few people have severe anxiety or severe depression that literally, like, gets them killed or whatever. Most people with anxiety or depression, they're able to function. They're able to function, and they're able to find things that make them happy in life. They're able to find conditions that make them happy in life. The problem is that this world never allows them to have those happy things. It never allows them to not be stressed out, to not be having panic attacks, to not be, depressed all the time. There are a lot of, I know a lot of guys out there who, well, this is just an example, but I know a lot of guys out there who say, oh, the one thing that would make me happy would be to have, a girl who loves me. That's the one thing that would make me happy, is if I just had a girl who just loved me and I could hold on to at night. That's all I want. And they go to sleep alone for the next 10 years, and then they blow their brains out. Gun to their head, boop, they're gone. They could have had a good life. They could have been happy. They could have made someone else happy, but they could have contributed to society. They could have been happy while doing it. They could have had a family, raised their kids right in a happy home. Nope. Boom. They have to suffer until they kill themselves. You look at anybody with depression, the vast majority of people with depression have things that would make them happy. And they know exactly how their life could be to where they would never feel depressed again. And those people never get it, and they end up killing themselves. Or they end up living a life of suffering. That's what it is. Gee willikers. We have enough food on the planet to feed everybody for the rest of our lives. We have enough resources to sustain everybody for the rest of our lives. We have enough robots to do all of our menial labor jobs so that nobody else has to do it. So why can't you leave me alone? Why do you have to push on these depressing situations onto me? Why do you have to force me to go out into the working world and force me to, have to deal with my anxiety? I shouldn't have to do any of this. If I'm out here and I'm really suffering, then why are you making me do this? You're making somebody with no legs and you're forcing them to walk. Why? It's so that you could sell a leg replacement. It's so that you could sell something that's going to help them do that. Why don't you just not force me to do it in the first place? It's because that way they won't be able to sell you pills. If they don't put you in anxious and depressing situations, they won't be able to sell you anxiety and depression medication. If they don't ruin your life so much that you get seizures, then they wouldn't be able to sell you seizure medication. Come on, guys. Mr. McBillionaire, head of the pharmaceutical company, isn't going to be able to afford his third mansion if I don't get depressed enough to want to die without my medication. Come on, guys. This is capitalism. This is America. This is, you talk about seeking profit. You talk about, oh, people want to be rich. People have their own businesses and they want to be rich. They want to be entrepreneurs. This is what this is. This is what this is. You have people who have no regard for other human beings, and they intentionally cause suffering so that they can make money off of you. That's what this is. That's what this entire country is. And it's absolutely insane, and everyone's just okay with it. Nobody's gonna lift a finger against it. It's so ridiculous. I don't know. I'm so fed up with looking at this because obviously I'm not like, I can go work at a part-time call center or something. I just make a few bucks. I'm in a fortunate position. There aren't really any stresses on my life. I have a good savings account and I can easily work like a low stress job in order just to pay rent every month. There's nothing really wrong with it. I can do this until I'm 60. So, I'm going to be living with my mother, and for the entire time, but, whatever. Like, I'm not in that bad of a position. But the thing is, I go out there and I look at everybody, and everyone's addicted to antidepressants and anti-anxiety meds. And everyone's, getting these adverse health conditions. People are literally breaking their backs over all this. And it's insane to me. It's absolutely insane. Because it's stupid. It's stupid. Somebody is doing this to you, and you're just letting it happen. Somebody's doing this to you, and you're just sitting there and taking it. I don't understand. So for those of you out there, my whole point with all this is that for those of you out there, if you're in a shitty situation, just make sure that you're working towards getting out of it, getting out of that shitty situation. You leave it as soon as possible. I don't care if as soon as possible is tomorrow or if it's 10 years from now, but as soon as possible, you leave that shitty situation and you look forward to a life where you don't have to be there anymore, where you can actually enjoy yourself. You think about everything that would make you happy, and you envision a life and you dream about that life, and then you say that this is a life that I'm going for. You say to yourself, I'm going for this life. I'm going to have this eventually. I just got to do this and this and that. I just got to wait this many years, or I just got to make this much money, or whatever it is. I don't care. Whatever it is. You look forward to the good life that you will eventually have. You look forward to the day where you won't have to take antidepressants or anti-anxiety medication anymore. You look forward to the day where you can have a partner, if that's what you want. You look forward to the day where you have a partner, and you can hold them, and you can cuddle with them in bed at night, and relax with them. And even you determine what it is that you want in life. and you create that situation in your mind, and then you make that a reality, or you wait for it to be a reality, or whatever it is. You deal with the shit now. You live through it, you survive it, and then you get out of there. And that's what it is. I don't know. I know what's going to make me happy. I mean, it's not really that much different than what I'm doing now, but I mean, what's going to make me happy is having a girl around my arms, pressed up against me, laying in my lap, all that stuff. And you work towards that, and you wait until you get it. Essentially, you wait until you get it, and that's how you escape all this crap. I don't need to take antidepressants if I have a girl here making me happy. I don't need anti-anxiety medication if I'm comfortable with my life. Like, for me, having the girlfriend or having the partner, the life partner there is sort of like the number one for me. So I don't care if we're in a cardboard box in the streets. Life's worth living with her next to me. But for some people that might be it. For others, that might not be. So you think about what is going to make you happy, and then you go for that, and you never forget that that's what you're going towards. And even if you got to take all the shitty medication in the world to cope with what's going on right now, you look forward to a day where you can stop. You accept the fact that you can stop doing that, and it's an eventual goal that you're able to stop. A lot of these medications, like the anti-anxiety and stuff and whatnot, it does become an addiction. And I think it becomes an addiction. And the thing is, the transition off of them is somewhat hard. And I think you do need to consult a doctor if you're transitioning off of these sort of medication. But I don't believe that any of this is like permanent. I don't believe any of this is like life-threatening. So it might make you feel different things in your brain, and it might alter your mind a little bit for the meantime, but that's why you always have to keep it in your mind. You always have to stay in that mindset that eventually I'm not going to be like this. Eventually I'm going to get off of this. I'm going to get off of this medication. I'm going to return to how I was, or close to how I was, and then my happy life is going to resume after that. That's what it is. So I don't know. I've gone on long enough about this. Oh my god. The Broken Dead. The Broken Dead. I should have been playing while this was going. I just let my controller sit here not charging for an hour. Oh yeah, I wanted to go on Starbucks. Yeah, I'm gonna get Starbucks after a couple matches here, so. Yeah, I could get a pink drink. I'm not really too fond of pink drinks though. Yeah, going west. Here we go. Apple crisp frappuccino. Ooh, I'm looking forward to this. Minus 333. Okay, $3.32. I gotta go to the bathroom. But I'm not gonna be back in 30 seconds, that's for sure. I'm gonna be Christmas themed. While I was out the other day, I saw some homeless people, and they had their signs and they were begging, but they had like little elf hats or little reindeer stuff on their face or on their person. So that was cute. Um, I like that they're like actually trying and stuff. They're keeping that Christmas spirit. That only did 95 damage, really? Come back here, you frickin'. Yeah, messed up. God damn it, are you kidding me? He's gonna wait till I come over here. I can't. This stupid thing. No, don't do it. Oh, hey, I killed him. That was very funny. You just can't fire. Dang it. I want my Starbucks. Where is it? Oh my god, all the way over there, really? Okay, so my missions are to eat mushrooms and eat mushrooms and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. Alright, my things are uh A. Oh, I don't need the claw boots. We'll get the upgrade. Oh wait, no, I had the tape. That's right. Tape's a little more valuable to me than... Oh, emu. Good. Can I get an emu kill? Yay, I got an emu kill. Alright, that's all I wanted. To be fair. Oh. Hey, look at this guy. Oh, he wants to shoot me. How are none of those hitting him? What the fuck? Wait. Ah, shit. Dang it, I don't have my shotgun. Get out of the way, emu. Why was that guy shooting darts at me? It's so weird. You bring the s'mores, use 10 campfires. There we go. Hey, nice. I can just use the emu to... to destroy the stuff. I have to break, what was it, 400 breakable items or something? Oh, can't access that. Oh. A and SMG. We're just gonna take that. Bye. What's this guy doing? What the hell? Oh, he needed to reload the shotgun. Oh, I see. No wonder he didn't shoot at me. I was wondering. Ah, shit. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me, friend. Ah, God, are you kidding me? What is he doing there? Ah, whatever. God, I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back, guys. I need to use the restroom. I guess I'm back. Where's my controller? I gotta practice my aiming. Oh my god. Okay. Where are we going? The pyramid? I missed my first 3 shots. Oh my god. I'm so trash. Okay, I gotta eat mushrooms and... Oh my god. Last night. So, okay, I don't know if you guys have heard the whole joke. If you guys have heard the joke, where you go like, "Hey, do you like Imagine Dragons?" You know, the band Imagine Dragons. And the person's like, "Yeah, why?" And then I'm like, "Well, imagine dragging these nuts across your face." He died to his own freaking gas. That's hilarious. So yeah, imagine dragging these nuts across your face. LMAO, got him. Anyway, um, so that's a great one. But yeah, so why did he drop a fully done armor? I would have destroyed it. I don't have much tape. Oh, there's a campfire. But yeah, so I was on Twitch last night, and I was going around to small streamers, and I was just asking them if they like Imagine Dragons, and then most of them gave like a real answer, and then they like started saying like, oh yeah, you know, I like their music. I didn't like their, you know, I like a couple of their songs, the popular ones, and then you know, and then of course they, you know, answer way too seriously, and then I pull out the, well, imagine dragging these nuts, and then they, most of them got a laugh, or they said, oh, ha ha, you know, sarcastically. A couple of them really liked it. They were like, oh, wow, you got me, like Like they were actually like impressed. But then but then a couple of them were kind of offended. One guy actually banned me from his chat because of it. It's hilarious. He took so much offense to it. It's great. I need to destroy 20 more. But yeah, so I went around telling that, and then and so I'm in the just chatting category, and so and so then I'm browsing around in there, and I see, and you know, obviously with these streams, you know, I'm coming in, saying the joke, and then leaving. So I'm like always a first time chatter in these people's streams. But but yeah, God, I didn't have my gun out. Fuck, frick, stupid. I'm sorry, I got so distracted. But anyway, so yeah, you know, obviously, like I'm a first time chatter in these people's chats, and then I say the joke, and they're like, "Oh, haha," and then they like try to start a conversation with me. They're like, "Oh, so luxury wafers, how's it going?" I'm like, "Hey man, I gotta go," like just immediately. So I don't want to stick around. I came in to say these nuts joke, and then I left. But anyway, so then I was browsing around. You know, I did this in many streams, but then I was browsing around, and I because okay, so the thing is, after that one dude banned me, he I was actually kind of worried. I was like, oh, wait, people are actually getting offended to this, because before that nobody had reacted so harshly to it. But then I was like, okay, maybe I should find a person who isn't going to get offended. Oh my god, another hunting rifle. Oh, he missed that shot. Thank God. Oh, crap. Epic. Alright, I need some armor. Here we go. I'm not a rat. Rat says I'm not a rat. But yeah, so I was actually kind of afraid. So I went into several people's streams after that, but then I ended up not telling the joke because I was like kind of afraid that people were gonna get offended or whatever. So I shouldn't have been. I should have just done it anyway. But I don't know. But yeah, so I like the green color on this. Are you serious that I missed all those bullets? How's he gonna get around here? Ah, shit. Crap. That knocked my armor. Ah, Jesus Christ. Go away. Oh my god, okay. I gotta find more armor. But yeah, anyway, so what was I saying about this? Dang it, I wanted that AK. Ah. Emu. Emu, get here. Oh my god, no! No, Emu! Get the fuck back here. We're gonna both get Killed. Are you fucking kidding me with this emu? Oh my god. I spent so long just trying to get the thing. You're kidding. Fuck off. Whatever. Ugh, God. Holy crap. Dang it. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying? I'm gonna piss. I need 2 more emu kills. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so yeah. Anyway, I was browsing through the just chatting page. I mean, I said it to quite a few people, but then, some people actually remembered the joke because it's like the joke was like 3 years old. So people have heard it. And so I went into this one guy's stream, and he called out the joke immediately because I asked, "Oh, do you like Imagine Dragons?" And he's like, "Oh, because Imagine Dragons nuts." I was like, "Oh," and then he gave me another one. He was like, "Oh, I like this because there's this game called Sea of Thieves." So he was about to play it, and he's like, "Oh, I like the one where, you know." Sea of Thieves is like, why don't you see if these nuts fit in your mouth? Something like that. So I was like, haha, that's pretty creative. So anyway, I started going to streams of people playing Sea of Thieves, and I asked them if they liked the game, if they liked Sea of Thieves, and they're like, yeah, I like Sea of Thieves. It's pretty fun. And I'm like, well, why don't you see if these nuts fit in your mouth? And they were like, they're like, some of them were like, oh, haha, and then other ones were like, oh yeah, I've already heard that one. One guy didn't get it, but one guy was like, oh, that one doesn't even make sense. And that comic strip was pointless. Anyway, so I was looking through the just chatting, and I was because I was getting bored with the Sea of Thieves one. It seemed like a lot of people knew it. So it seemed like a lot of people had already heard of that one in the Sea of Thieves community. So you know, for the most part, I was just on Animal Crossing streams. I was doing the D's nuts jokes, and people were getting pissed at me, or people were whatever I mean. So anyway, I was like, oh, why don't we go on just chatting? And so I went on the just chatting section, and and so I was browsing through, and of course, people on just chatting on Twitch forget to take their thing off of just chatting when they go play a game, so their thumbnail will show like a video game or whatever. So I click on this one guy's, and he's playing Super Smash Brothers. He's playing Ultimate, and so I look at that, and I'm like, huh, Super Smash Brothers, eh? And then I in my infinite wisdom, I come up with one of my own. I'm I'm thinking, because I was doing the Sea of Thieves one, and then I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, what, oh, I came up with one, and so I don't know how to tell stories, and so I go into the dude's stream, and he's playing Smash, and so I'm like, hey, do you like Super Smash Brothers? And he's like, and the guy's like, oh yeah, I mean, I'm streaming it right now. It's one of my favorite games. And I'm like, And I'm like, then why don't I super smash these nuts against your face? Get it? Why don't I super smash these nuts against your face? Anyway, he was like, "Oh, ha ha, ha these nuts joke." Anyway, so I'm feeling great. I'm a comedic genius at this point. You know, for coming up with that all on my own. It's completely original. So I go into the Super Smash Brothers category, and I start, asking them if they like the game, and they're like, "Oh yeah, luxury wafers. Why do you like it?" I'm like, and then I pull the joke. I'm like, then why don't I super smash these nuts against your face? And so I got I got a couple of laughs, and I went into one guy's stream, and he and I told the joke. He's all like enthusiastic that I'm in there chatting, but then I told the joke, and he's like, "Oh my god, you the real guy." You the real guy, luxury wafers. He starts like going off about how great the joke was, and he's like, dude, that's the real joke. Dude, I'm about to name my kid luxury wafers. Because that joke was so good. I'm thinking, holy crap, man. He's so enthusiastic, and he's like, oh, I gotta wait till my roommates come home. And I'm gonna pull that one on them. So where'd you hear that from? It's such a good one. I'm thinking, what the fuck, like this guy, like it's not that good. Like don't name your first child after my Twitch username. Just because you like the joke. It's hilarious because it's so funny because like that one and the Imagine Dragons one, I got such mixed responses because most people were like, "Oh, ha ha ha, very funny," kind of sarcastically. Some people, some people actually genuinely laughed, and then there were a couple others who, and then there were a couple other people who, oh, minigun, very nice. Ah, shit. Oh, okay. And then there were a couple people who got like really offended. So I went into Asian guys are typically pretty chill about that sort of thing. So I oh dude, I eliminated him. That was awesome. But yeah, Asian guys are pretty chill about it. So I was starting to go into people's like Asian guys streams, and for Super Smash Brothers. Oh my god, dude, I just cancel them. I just delete these guys from existence with this machine gun. Holy crap. He had full armor too, my goodness. Where's this guy? Only one person left, so. Ooh. I didn't land any hits on him. He knows he landed some on me, though. What the hell? Got him. Very nice. Sunglasses. I win, guys. Yay. Top of the food chain. You are the winner. Cool. Did you only get 36 Carl coins from a freaking victory, dude? So ridiculous. I only get 100 experience extra for winning. It's so bad. Yeah, vroom vroom. You stupid guy. I'm gonna keep my festive spirit. Let's go to Carl's cart. That's a green candy cane. I like my colored candy cane with the bow more. The 1500, really? Oh, this mustache is so cute. Oh, the pizza hat. I like how I'm a reindeer wearing fake reindeer hat. I want this mushroom. This. Yeah, we're equipping that. Hell yeah. I want to buy these starter packs, but I'm not going to play this game that much. I want one of these little guys to follow me around. Look at these pets. Look at these cute guys. I want a little reindeer. I want something that's like themed. In like MMOs, sometimes they'll have like little themed pets for like Christmas. So I'll have like a polar bear following me around or something. Polar bear is my favorite animal, guys, if you didn't know. But yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, it's so weird seeing like the different reactions from people. It's so weird seeing like the different reactions that you can get from people. Some people actually genuinely laugh. Some people are like, ha ha ha, you know, kind of sarcastically, because sometimes they'll have heard the joke for the first time, but they're not, but they still don't, you know, they're like, oh, haha, nuts joke, haha, you know, sort of thing. But then some people actually genuinely laugh, so it's like, you know, I'm out here for the people who genuinely laugh, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I make people's days a little bit better by joining in there, because they don't get any viewers in their streams. Oh, I hit him. Nice. Very nice. Oh my god. Wow, if I didn't have the armor on. I need extra armor. I don't want to waste tape on this. Dude, if he had the shotgun though. Dude, where's some armor? I'm like 100% gonna get killed. This is not good. Yokunaidas. Here's some armor. Okay. And then I probably should just drink up. But yeah, I don't know. It's nice making people's day. Or whatever. Especially like guys like the one dude who was like, he was so enamored by my joke. Like, he said he's gonna name his kid after me. Dude, I'm about to name my child after you, luxury wafers. It's great. I love it. I love when I can bring people joy in their lives. And the thing is, it's nice because I can bring people, I can, you know, say a joke and make them laugh and whatnot. And then I can leave. That's the best part about it, is that I can, he died for that. Cool. Oh my god, why are there so many people here? What the fuck? Jesus, oh, that almost killed me. Holy crap, okay. God, I only have a 1-tier armor? That's not good. Come on, give me something better. The health is gonna do me better than 1 point of armor. 2 people are watching me? What the hell? Why do people want to watch me so much? Oh, there's a tier 1 armor in there anyway. I need a tier 2, at least. If I can find a tier 3, then I'll most likely win the game. Oh. There's a tier 1 in there. Okay. Oh my god, I actually won that. Holy crap. I actually won that. God, if I didn't know this freaking... that freaking armor was in here, I wouldn't have... because I wouldn't have had enough time to heal. He was expecting me to come in here and heal. But... my god, okay. This game's great. I like this game because I'm actually good at it. I know I'm like, like... I know it's pretty petty of me, but... I typically only like games that I can win at. So... that's kind of how it is. Okay, I have a tier 2. I have an okay chance at winning. Don't just stand in the fire, you freaking pleb. Shit. You're kidding, he hit both of those. I should have dodged left. Fuck. Dang it. One more game, guys, and I'm gonna get my Spice Mountain Dew. I mean my Starbucks. Yeah, no, it's great. So anyway, I was like, oh, I'm only gonna go on here for like... but I ended up spending like 4 hours last night doing it. And so I went like way overboard. Because I was like, ever since that guy banned me from his chat, he seemed really ticked off, so I felt a little bad. But, just a little though. But then I was like, okay, I'm not gonna let that, I'm not gonna let that, ruin, my night for me. I'm gonna find somebody who's actually gonna laugh at the joke. So. Oh, hey. Nice. And so then and so I was just trying to find more people. And then I came up with that Super Smash Brothers one. So it's really interesting because I go on Twitch and I kind of employ the same tactics as I do, or the tactics. I kind of, go at it with the same like mindset that I went on, because I used to do Omega a lot. So I would search for like specific tags on Omegle, just based off like the people that I'd find. And so typically like back then, the Tumblr like back in the day, right when I was like a teenager, the Tumblr tag was pretty good because normally you'd find a lot of chill people there. There's a lot of people who literally just wanted to talk, or they wanted to talk about like their Tumblr pages or whatever, which is fine. I never had a Tumblr, but the thing is, I found that I could get the best conversations out of those people. And the thing is, I kind of employ the same strategy on Twitch as well, where I'll go into it. I'll look at specific games where people are more able to talk, and that actually have more people to go at. So right now I'm going on the ah, shit, no, dang it, I wouldn't have fooled around on those bananas if I knew the thing was coming in. That's what I get for not paying attention. Yeah, so right now I'm browsing Animal Crossing streams. So not because I actually like Animal Crossing. I don't like Animal Crossing. I mean, whatever. It seems like an okay game. How the hell do I get out of here? What the fuck? Oh my god, how far away is this? Yeah, no, not like I enjoy Animal Crossing at all, but you know, the people in there are typically pretty chill, and they're. Oh my god, I freaking made it, dude! One more second, and I would have died. Holy crap! Only 15 seconds till it goes again. I gotta go. I gotta go. But yeah, I don't particularly. I mean, I don't. I know enough about Animal Crossing, but I don't like. I don't really indulge in it myself. But it's nice looking at other. Damn it! The 15 seconds is already up. Are you kidding me? I had like no time to do anything. Gotta go. Gotta go. There's a guy on his little thing there. Would have been a free kill, but whatever. Every match of this, I can get like 2 or 3 kills. It's pretty nice. As long as I don't die in the beginning. Oh, we're going to the snow area. There we go. Kind of want to reload, but... Chug jug. Okay, there we go. There's 10 people left still? Are you serious? Oh, emu. Why don't you do it, you stupid emu? What was he doing? Maybe he didn't know that the hamster ball can get destroyed. Ooh, he went down instead of up, huh? He probably knows I'm trying to bait him out. Oh, dang those shots, dude. What is he doing? Oh my god, what is up with that range, dude? Oh my god, look at that, I got 5 kills in the upper left. But, okay, my mic's still working, right? Okay, thank god. God, it's been 2 hours, I didn't even think to check. I would have been flaming hot Cheetos if that wasn't, if the mic wasn't working this whole time. Let's see here. Dude, these rewards suck this season. Oh, 20 Super Seaman. Fucking, come on, man. What the? The Beach Party Pass has the same fisherman overalls as the regular. As this one. Oh, these are carpenter overalls. There's no difference. There's no difference. But anyway, I'm what the hell? Oh, there we go. Darky. What was I saying before? I was saying something. Sure, whatever. I'm not going to use the sparrow launcher thing, but... Oh, armor, and then... fall. Damn it. Frick. Dang it. I'm not chasing after him. That's a lost cause. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, anyway. It's interesting to see, for sure. Um, just how people react to stuff. Ah, damn it. Is there any armor around here? I don't want to waste the tape. Oh, there's a 2 armor. Very nice. And I don't have to reload my gun either. Very good. Wow, really? I can't shoot through bamboo. He's probably going to come around from the bottom. Or, well, maybe. If this was Call of Duty, that's how we would go, but... Gotta get these mushrooms in. 24 of 70. So I need like 44 more of them. Great. We're not going to play this all day, guys. Once I go to Starbucks, I am going to switch to Kenna. So, Kana. Kana, Kana. Kana, Kana. Arcana. Arcana. I think the super tape thing here, wow, he knocked both my armor, for real? Alright. He somehow didn't kill me. Dude, I would be so salty if I was him. Okay. Like, if he spectates me and looks at my health, then it's gonna show, like, I had a sliver in the red. Okay. These stealth boots? Pretty nice. Better go over there. You know what, these stealth boots aren't going to serve me that well. I'd rather have the tape. I'm going to wait for him to come out. I've got time. But yeah, no, it's great. Like, because I've told you guys before, I like going into Twitch chats and just making jokes. Here, well, third team in. Got him. Very good. And then I need to repair my armor. Did someone have tier 3 armor, actually? Ah, shit. Got him. I knew he would come that way. So predictable. Thomas gun. Very nice. That guy definitely saw me. I need to armor up. Get more tape. Then Thomas gun should actually serve me pretty well. So we'll see how that goes. We'll see how this goes. I don't think I've ever used this in a match before. I've had it in a match, but I don't think I ever had it equipped when I killed somebody. But yeah, I don't know. I just really like it. So, and then, yeah, of course, as I was saying earlier, you're actually kidding me. He actually hit me with that. That's so stupid. Whatever, that puts me in a sour mood. But yeah, no, it's and then, you know, I found people who, or not found people, but like I've done. I've gone to, or I've kind of seen, like, there are some categories that on Twitch where, because you go to Animal Crossing and there's a lot of people with like no viewers, because honestly, like, who wants to watch Animal Crossing streams? Like, are you serious? Like, who's out here specifically going like, oh, I want to watch an Animal Crossing stream or whatever? It's normally other Animal Crossing players. But that would mostly be, the demographic for Animal Crossing is mostly women. So, and I don't imagine as many women watching Twitch as there are guys. So you're gonna have this dynamic where it's like, you have a lot of people, like, if there's a girl gamer on something like Call of Duty or something like Just Chatting, or a popular game, then like Dark Souls or something, then you're going to have a lot of people watching her, because it's going to be mostly dudes who are into action games who like the fact that there's a girl who likes the same things they do. You go to Animal Crossing, and it's like, well, of course girls like Animal Crossing, gender stereotypes and all that, but I mean, it's true. Of course girls like Animal Crossing, but there aren't as many girl like viewers on Twitch as there are guys. So Animal Crossing, even if there are a lot of girls with a lot of streams up, which there mostly are, nobody's going to them, because the kind of people who would watch a girl gamer are dudes, and dudes don't want to watch Animal Crossing. So that's essentially what it is. The majority of people that I found who had like very little viewers, like 0 to 3 viewers on Twitch on the Animal Crossing category, were girls or gay guys. I saw quite a few gay guys on there too, who were like, the gay, like, it's the super flamboyant, oh my god, that dress looks so pretty on you. That sort of like voice. Guys who were speaking like that, who were like obsessing over the different decorations they could have on their island or for the vacation or homes pack or whatever. And again, this isn't like, I'm not trying to stereotype like girls and guys and whatever, but this is sort of how the trends are. I have nothing against people who play Animal Crossing. If that's your thing, go for it. I honestly don't care, but I truly don't care. Like, it's, you do you, right? I don't think that just because somebody who plays Animal Crossing, I don't think that's going to disqualify them from enjoying other games. It's just, maybe they just want to play Animal Crossing right now or whatever, so it's whatever. So anyway, that's why I go on the Animal Crossing one, is because I can find a more variety of people. And of course, definitely probably more people who haven't heard these stupid D's nuts jokes. So, which is honestly the only jokes that I have in my repertoire. I don't really have a sense of humor. I don't know. I like it. It's I don't know. It's a fun time. I do this every once in a while. And honestly, like, I don't have extended conversations with most of these people, or with any of these people, for a matter of fact, because I come in, I say the joke, I leave. Sometimes I'll ask for a follow, and I'll press the follow button, and I'm subscribed to them or whatever, right? The free thing. So I'll give it to them. It makes them even more happy, and they're like, "Oh, Luxury Wafers, thanks for the follow, man, and I liked your joke too." And I'm like, "Cool, thanks, man." And then like an hour later, I go into their profile after they've stopped streaming, and I'll unfollow them because I don't want to be followed to these people. But that's that's sort of where it's at. So I don't know. I'm making people happy. So I know from experience with streaming that it is those odd 1 or 2 instances that do make it. And while somebody like me, I don't care if I have a big audience or if there's anybody in chat. I don't particularly care about that. I know that some people are out there streaming who do. They want to have people to hang out with them and stop by and chit-chat in the chat. And they're kind of discouraged that they don't get that. So if I can provide that, and I can give them a laugh, and I can give them that little satisfaction that somebody tuned in, even if it was just for a minute, then it's gonna be great. It's then I've kind of given that little positive effect to people. Not that there's any virtue in that. Those people, the vast majority of the people who I told that joke to last night probably don't even remember it this morning. Waking up, but I don't know. It's whatever. I don't really care. I'm kind of doing it for me. I like to see people laughing at my stuff, because I'm a silly head like that, who, if I can make somebody laugh, then I feel good about it. So, or if I make somebody feel happy, then I feel good about it. And then, of course, like, I still remember it right now because I'm telling you guys it. But, a week from now, I'm not going to remember any of this. So I don't even remember the last time I did this, to be honest. It's been a while. But yeah, I mean, that's just sort of how it is. But, you know, I was thinking about Twitch too. So, I mean, I can play another game. I should be playing Rocket League while I talk about this stuff because it doesn't require as much focus. I was thinking about Twitch and just streaming in general. And whenever I say Twitch, YouTube streaming, like my stream, definitely applies as well, somewhat. So YouTube is just a different platform for it. So it's essentially the same thing. My specific stream is a little different, but I've been thinking about Twitch, and I've been thinking about streaming, and when I go on some of these streams, it'll be these instances of these people, and they're talking and whatnot. And sometimes I'll pop in, and there were a couple streams where I popped in, and the person was super like friendly and stuff, and and they seemed really nice. So I didn't think they would appreciate a D's nuts joke. So I just kind of, whatever. But anyway, so the way that some of these people are talking and stuff, they'll go off and they'll comment on, or they'll just like start talking and whatnot. And it's weird to me because, or well, it's just it makes me think about the fact that God damn it, come on, man, I don't have armor. I don't even have a good gun. Holy shit! What? I just one shot the dude. What was that? Oh my god. I just one shot the dude. What the frick? Come on, challenge me. What are you doing? Holy crap. I need armor. I just need this. I don't have any tape. I mean, I have one thing of tape. I'd rather use the tape than... Oh, come on. I knew it. I knew that as soon as I used my one tape that I would, that I would find a perfectly good set of 2 armor. Of tier 2 armor. Hey, this one. Alright. But yeah, it sort of made me think about like the parasocial relationship. If you guys don't know what parasocial means, it basically means that it's essentially like what this is. For any of you guys who are listening to me right now, you guys get to hear me and get to know me and my thoughts, but I don't get to hear your guys' thoughts. I don't know who any of you are. I don't know, like, well, I mean, for the most part, I don't know who any, I don't get to see you guys. I don't get to interact with you guys, especially if it's like on chat, or if, there's nobody chatting, then, I don't interact with you guys. And so you guys could know the ins and outs, everything about me, but I won't know the same for you. So the amount of exposure that you guys are being exposed to me a whole bunch, which I don't think is a bad thing. But the contrast is that I'm not being exposed to you guys. So you guys might know like everything about me, but I won't know everything about you guys. So that's sort of what it is. There's a disconnect there because when you have a conversation with another person, normally it's a one-on-one, and you both get to know each other. You both have conversation. You both you both talk to each other, and that's you both get to know each other equally or somewhat equally. The issue arises where it's not equal, and it's I'm just talking your guys' ear off, but the same doesn't. But then at the same time, I don't know anything about you guys. So it is sort of like a narcissistic sort of thing where I'm holy crap. Bye. God dang it. Somebody's in there. Shit. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. Yeah, I was trapped there. But yeah, it's sort of this parasocial relationship where you guys get to know me, but I don't get to know you guys. And so there's this level of inequality there. And what that inequality does is it creates a disconnect. You guys aren't as, or I'm not as connected to you guys as you guys feel to me. Because, you think about like a YouTuber and, you can feel like you know the ins and outs of them, but to them, you're just another number on the view count. And, it's crazy. And there's have been situations where there'll be stalkers. Like if somebody has fans or whatnot, then they'll stalk the YouTuber or they'll stalk the celebrity and they'll like get a crush on them and they'll show up at their house and they'll like get infatuated with them. Essentially, they'll get infatuated with these online personalities and which I mean, honestly, like I don't care if somebody's out there falling in love with me because of what I streamed, then I'm totally fine with that. Like, if somebody likes me, likes who I am, or how I display myself on here, then that's totally fine by me. And like honestly, I'd probably be interested in said person. But I know that with like most people, that's not the case. Most people want to know, like want to you know, with most people it's a little different, but I mean, it's just different for me just because I'm like very open to sort of stuff. Like I would be open to a relationship with like let's say a fan or something if like if they expressed interest. And there are people who have gone in relationships with fans before. It's not like the end of the world, right? As long as it's like legal and everything. But but yeah, no, it's what am I trying to say here? I'm saying a lot of nothing. It's like how everybody just gets out. The thing is, like when I'm on Twitch, I'm hearing a bunch of, I'm hearing somebody like talk, and they're talking about their their Animal Crossing island or something, right? For example, and I'm getting to know a lot about, not only not only like their like silly little stuff that they're talking about, but I'm also getting to know their personality and like is this guy for real? Shit. Oh my god, thank god I had the second gun. Okay. Wow, I'm really at my wit's end here. Let's see here. I'm not at my wit's end. I used the wrong phrase. But yeah, no, but the thing is, I get to know a lot about them and their personality and stuff just through the little interaction of them, talking and whatnot. But the thing is, I don't but then, you know, on the flip side of that, I don't, they don't know anything about me. They're not learning anything about me. And it is kind of a one-sided relationship in that aspect. And very, it's weird. It's very odd to me because I'm sitting there and I'm getting to know that I'm essentially like, the more that I watch this person, the more that I'm getting to know them, and the more that I'm being, I guess, accustomed to their personality. But at the same time, I need a better gun. But at the same time, but then, I sit back and are you, what? He just threw a random grenade and got me as collateral. God dang it. Whatever, we're playing another one. But yeah. It, but then, I take a step back and I'm like, this person doesn't know anything about me. They don't know who I am. They see my username and the 2 messages that I've sent in the chat, and that's it. But then, of course I remember that, this is just simply a platform for people to be narcissistic, or not narcissistic essentially, but some people are, but self-centered. It is a little self-centered, right? I'm on here, and for you guys watching, I'm only talking about myself. I'm not talking about any of you guys. I'm not talking about, like, anything like that. This isn't like an informative or factual podcast or, stream or anything like that. It's just simply, it's a platform for me to vent my thoughts. That's what it is. And, which is fine, if Twitch is like that, and if people want to listen, then so be it. But, where am I? I remember all that, and it all of a sudden doesn't matter anymore. But, when, that was a cool painting. But then, it's like, I think like, okay, this person doesn't know anything about me. And so played 100 games. God, I've already played 100 games. My God. How many people have that trophy? .9% of people. So essentially 2%. 2% of people have played 100 games, and I'm one of them. It's so crazy, dude. So that means for every 50 people who open up this game and play it, I'm, only I've been the one to, or for every 50 people who open up this game, one of those 50 people have played it as much as I have. It's very sad on my part. Okay, we're not going to be in the snow, so I don't need claw boots. But yeah, it gets me thinking about the whole parasocial relationship. And again, it's not a bad thing. There are people who date their fans, and it's totally acceptable. I mean, as long as it's legal, of course. Then, because I'm so fucking afraid of that now. But how much? Oh, he only knocked one of my armors, really? Okay, cool. I had armor and he didn't, so that was to my benefit. Oh, sweet. SMG. Oh yeah, I need emu kills. I need 2 emu kills. A Tommy gun. Very nice. Wait, is this actually the Tommy gun? Or it's something. I don't know. The Thompson gun, but whatever. Yeah, no, it's so it just reminds me that there's a little bit of a disconnect. But the thing is, I'll never feel a disconnect because, I'm the streamer and I don't actually know who's watching, but then you guys won't feel the disconnect because you guys know everything about me. You guys know how I talk, how I behave, what kind of games I like, what my political views are, all this sort of stuff. You know, you guys essentially know how it is to be with me based off of like how I am on the stream. No, I wouldn't rely solely based off the stream, but it is, it's there somewhat or whatever. You guys are getting used to me, I suppose. That's a better way to put it. You guys are getting used to me through the stream. So, which again is totally fine. I mean, like, if I had any problem with that, I wouldn't be streaming. But, um, but yeah, no. I just think it's very unusual, I guess, the ability to, because humanity never accounted for this. As human beings, we don't know how to adjust to the sort of reality that, like, oh, I'm building a relationship with somebody who never sees me. You know, as social creatures, we always think that that relationships are mutual. And was that emu just clipping into the building? But yeah, as social creatures, we think we automatically assume that anytime we get to know a person, then the relationship building is mutual. Um, what the? Tommy gun. Because that's how it is. If you're hearing somebody talk, then they can see you. That's normally how socializing goes. But the reality of the internet is that it's not. Being able to record yourself and put yourself up to got him. Cool. Now I get the gun. Got him. Shit. Why does that have such long range, you BSing me, dude? God damn it. Son of a bitch. Go away. No, go away. Go away. Go away. Oh my god. I have to replace that. Shit. God damn. Go away. I was so trapped. I had nothing. I mean, I could have shot like through the middle, but yeah, no, it's just God. I love how quick these games are, though. I'm in and out in 60 seconds. But yeah, it's just it's weird to me because if I go on a stream, then I have to kind of remind myself, like, okay, this is kind of I don't know. I don't know. I guess at that point I'm sort of assuming too much, but I don't know. Parasocial relationships, very weird. Um, you know, obviously I don't get any connection, any like human connection with any of these people, so I get to know them a little bit, but then I leave, and then because I never watch like the same streamer a whole bunch or whatever. The only streamers that I would watch a bunch of content for, or the only YouTubers or whatever, would be ones who are just simply providing content. They're not, it's not about their personality. Because I never believed in, liking a YouTuber or liking somebody for their personality or whatever. So obviously in real life, that's how you do it. But obviously YouTube and streaming isn't real life. But again, there's nothing wrong with that. If you guys are, you know, feeling connected to me, then by all means, you know, hey, maybe, you know, maybe it'll work out and I'll date a fan in the future or whatever. So it's. Yeah, that person made a lot of noise. Got him. The pyramid had a lot of tier 3 armors, huh? The blue armors. Didn't have any tape, though. Okay, I need to find tape. Ninja boots? Sure. Are we... Yeah, we're not going to the snow, so I don't need cloth. Boots, alright. Oh, I hit all those bullets. Hell yeah. Alright. That guy wasn't paying attention. Cannot carry anymore. Okay. You always gotta be prepared for the worst. Prepare for the worst. Got him. God dang it, though. They're making me use up all my tape. Oh, I guess not. I could have just taken this tier 3 armor. Nah, whatever. Emu kills. I need 2 more emu kills. No, somebody got that. Wait, was that a blue? Oh, what was I looking at? No, I just saw the color blue on my screen and I was like, ooh, blue. They have these ninja boots that I guess make you quiet while you're walking. I don't think anybody even plays this with their sound on, to be honest. Like, or their sound is like as high as mine is, where it's just like I can hear people shooting, but that's about it. I can barely hear the music when it does play. I mean, I guess I could turn sound effects up to 11, but I don't really feel like it. Oh shit. Ah, god damn it. Come on, man. I screwed up. I need this, yeah. Thank God. Okay, there we go. Can't believe I exploded that freaking box. And it actually did damage to me. I didn't expect it to do damage to me. Do 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 do. Bye. Ooh. That guy wants to attack me. Ooh. I got him. Nice. Look at that. He only hit me once. And I hit him freaking... Come on, emu. Get out of your cage. We're going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship to the sky. Little Einsteins. Yay, I got that emu kill. LMAO. Stop it. Dang it, guys, go away. Need... Oh, this guy had a birthday thing. Yeah, he's trying to get his emu kills too. Ooh. Oh my god, what? Okay, like 3 of the players are up there, so I just need to heal up. Oh, nice. Shit. Dang it. Oh, he was probably at such low health, too. Ah, whatever. Yeah, look at that. He was a sliver of health. Oh, fuck. Dang it. That guy, I swear. If I had a better gun. Oh well. Guys, I'm gonna go pick up my my Starbucks. Um I'm gonna redeem all this first. Oh, that's a cute hat. How much do I have to do? I have to drink 5,000 health juice in order to get that. Hey, those are cool glasses. Anyway, I want to equip those glasses. Yeah, look at that. Papa Stash. Papa Stash with his cool guy glasses. Epic. Epic gamer. Ah, dang it. I have 1 day and 2 hours to get one more emu kill for some experience, but I mean, I'm not gonna go for that specifically. That'd be so hard. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna be back in a half hour, and we'll play some Kenna once I am back. So, oh god, yeah. I'm gonna check where my package is on Monday, and then if I don't see it, then I'm gonna. If it's still in Minnesota, then I might just order another webcam. So, I don't know. Do you guys want me to even webcam on here or not? Because I don't know how the camera quality is going to be since I have my room dark all the time. But you guys should be able to see the reflection of the light off the TV on my face. Because if I look down right now, even though my room's completely dark, my shirt is pretty lit up. So my face will be dim. But yeah, I mean, it would be good for these kind of like just chatting sections. Oh. Jack in the Box has a bunch of deals. Free hash brown with any purchase. Free iced tea with every, or iced coffee with every purchase. I'm not going all the way to Jack in the Box just for freaking... Okay. Google Pay. Wait, amount $25. No. No, don't reload. Wait, why can't I just... Why can't I just cover the difference? Oh my god, okay. So on the Starbucks app, they want me to, what? On the Starbucks app, they want me to... I don't have enough in my account for the purchase, so they want me to put... They want me to put $10 into my account in order to make the purchase. My purchase is only for $3. I can't just... They just won't let me pay the difference. They're, Yeah, they won't just let me... Tell your barista if you'd like to use a coupon or apply it to your order in the app before checking out. I mean, $10 isn't the end of the world. I probably will spend the money at Starbucks eventually. I just don't like that I'm forced to put... They want me to reload my thing in increments. Where's the... Freaking... Tell your barista if you'd like to use a coupon. I mean, to avoid the trouble of having to interact with people, I might as well just put on the $10 on my Starbucks app here. Just use Google Pay, whatever. Is there any way I can put $3 onto here? No. Okay. Just use a Google Pay, whatever. Okay. $10, yeah, whatever. Alright guys, my order's been placed. I'm gonna get off. We'll be back on with Kenna, when I get back. See ya. Be right back, guys. Like 30 minutes, so I should be on by 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So yeah. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna end stream too. Bye, guys. 2 o'clock p.m.